Or whatever. Okay. Okay, so we're back again, and we have a new guitar.
Yeah,
And what year is this
this
guitar?
is a 75.
75 Fender
I've done a
Stratocaster.
few things to it. Basically, I did the neck the same way as I did the other one.
Okay.
Pick guard originally was white,
Oh, okay.
and I changed it to black. And
Why on that was the body always that natural wood
no,
finish?
actually, it wasn't.
Okay.
There was some, damage done to it, and I had the finish, touched up a little bit. And
Was it that
darkened
color though? Did it
No, it
have?
was actually this color inside. I just darkened it a little
Oh,
bit.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
That color with the white pick guard. I guess it would work, but it
Yeah,
looks better with
was-
the black one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I had the tendency to wear black clothes a lot when I do shows. So I
Oh,
figured
okay.
at the time when I was using this guitar, it would match my clothes better.
Okay, all
So
right.
that's really,
And what
probably a
about
silly
the?
reason, but
No, that I mean I can understand that. What about the pickups? Did you
same
change
thing.
them?
HS3s.
Okay.
Yeah. DiMarzio HS3s and stock bridge, brass nut.
Brass nut.
Yeah, and
Now the brass nut. I don't know. I might have missed it. What are the advantages of a brass nut?
I they were real popular back in the 70s. And
For what? Why was it so popular? Was it better tone? Did it keep it
supposedly a little
sustained?
more sustained.
I was gonna say
but
sustained. Yeah.
I like it for durability.
Okay.
Because if you remember the bone nuts that they had, they would always break off like at the high E.
Right.
I don't know if
Okay.
you've ever seen that happen or not, but right
No,
around
I've
this
never.
area they would break.
Okay.
So brass would, guaranteed to hold up. I've never known anybody to break one of these.
I don't think so. You would really have
I'm
to
telling you, so
be rough with it to
yeah.
break them.
But yeah,
Okay.
basically, I did the same thing to both guitars. I like my action low. I don't like it really high because I don't like to fight. I like to be relaxed when I play. So,
And you did your own action setup.
oh yeah, yeah.
What
And
is that? The intonation? What do they call that?
I did everything. I did the intonation, which is your adjustment from your bridge saddle, basically for your tuning. The action is basically the height.
Right. Okay.
And
That's
I
what
did
it
the
is. Yeah.
truss ride, and then you have what's called a micro tilt.
A micro tilt.
Yeah, that's pretty neat actually.
I never heard of that.
Put a Allen wrench in here,
Uh-huh.
and basically what it does is you can control the tilt angle of the neck.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
But that's not standard on most Fenders.
No,
Huh?
no,
Oh, okay.
but it's really neat, because
Yeah.
you can really dial in the action up in here. Like
Now-
this is called a heel,
Right.
so you can get the action dialed in, really precise in this area.
Now I'm assuming you have to be careful not to tilt it too much, right? Because then wouldn't it cause it to?
It would, the one thing about setups is not anything you could really break or mess up unless you. The only thing that'll happen is you'll get it out of adjustment and then you'll just have to go back and start over
Okay.
again. But there's nothing you can break unless you really turn
Are
it
really
hard,
too rough with it? Yeah.
But it's mainly just adjustments.
Okay.
On here you have your truss rod, intonation, your string height, and the tilt, and that's it.
Let me get a picture of that tilt. I've
There's a
never
whole
heard of
right-
that. See, I learned something
Yeah, it's
new.
called a micro tilt.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I like the finish on that. I like the natural wood grain
I
myself.
used this is actually automobile lacquer. That's what I
Oh,
did.
okay.
I did this. I did the finish on this. So, and it took.
How
a
did you
while.
get it not to have streaks? I mean, is there a secret to that, or is just
Well, I used a spray gun. Yeah.
okay.
And then wet sand it
See, I don't know any of this.
like you do a car.
Okay,
You
see,
use,
I'm not a car guy.
600 grit sandpaper. And
See, when I think of painting, I think of brush.
yeah.
But no, obviously spray, you eliminate
This
the,
was actually done with a spray gun, like what you paint a car with.
like an aerosol can?
No,
actual gun, yeah,
yeah,
spray gun, like
spray
they
gun,
use in
like,
the
yeah.
shop, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And automobile lacquer, just buffed it out real good, and
Wow, nice.
But I mean, I don't abuse I take care of my stuff. I
Yeah,
try to,
it looks really-
It has just normal wear and tear.
It looks like brand new still. I mean,
You
you can't even tell that
But,
it's.
I keep it clean. I wipe it down when I'm done playing it. I don't,
Do you recommend when somebody practices or plays?
Oh yeah, of course.
Wipe it
Yeah,
down.
Oh yeah.
Just with a regular cloth, or is there like a
actually,
solution we could use?
The
Or
cloth that I like. Remember the old flannel pajamas that everybody wore when we were kids?
yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can go to-
those.
you can go to like a fabric store and
Okay, just get a piece of
flannel.
that. Uh-huh.
get some flannel, and the polish I use is Dunlop 65.
Dunlop
That's
65.
really good.
Okay.
It's really good, and it's
And you even put that on the body too, or just the neck?
No, well, yeah, you can, the whole guitar actually.
Okay.
Because I mean, the guitar has a finish on it. Now,
Right.
if this was a rosewood neck, like on this one, then this is unfinished wood. So you have to use like, wood conditioners to keep it from drying out.
Oh, I see.
But don't put anything that's like
Like alcohol
dry.
based?
No, yeah, don't do anything like that because that'll over dry it. But with unfinished wood, Canuber wax is really good.
What is it called?
Canuber.
Canuber wax.
Yeah, like they get it at the auto.
I never heard of that.
It's really good.
Okay. And that's for rosewood
Unfinished
fingerboards,
woods, yeah.
unfinished.
Furniture and stuff like that.
Are most fingerboards unfinished nowadays, or do some of them come with a slight finish?
Some of them, it varies. Some you got maple. Maple necks are pretty much always finished.
Okay.
Rosewoods are like this. This guitar is really high maintenance compared to this one. There's a lot more involved to taking care of this one than this one here. It's a lot more.
In terms of like the bridge,
You got a locking bridge.
So we have Floyd Rose and that,
You
right?
got a Floyd Rose floating bridge.
Okay.
It's a lot. Like I said, this is really. I wouldn't recommend a guitar like that to someone who's just starting out.
Okay.
But mainly this guitar I got this to replace this because I don't use these.
You kind of want to retire this one.
I mean, it's an old guitar.
Right.
I needed something with 24 frets.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted hotter pickups and I wanted the floating bridge features. So.
The pickups. What are the pickups on this guitar?
I put in.
I think they're Seymour Duncans, if I remember.
These are DiMarzios and these are Seymour Duncans.
Okay.
So what I have in here, because I have two of these as well. Okay.
Yeah, I saw the other one, the black one.
The first thing I did when I got the guitar, actually the same day, is I gutted it. I took everything out of it. This is not the original bridge that came with the guitar. This is a Floyd Rose original.
Wow.
And
you changed it because you said the other one's too high?
Yeah, the
Is that a
bridge
different
that came
angle?
with the guitar, the bridge saddles, they went up at an angle.
Oh, okay.
And I have the tendency to rest my hand here. With the bridge that came with the guitar, I was putting my hand in that position. So it was making it kind of throwing me off a little bit. So I put that in. And I had the bridge long before I bought the guitar. I bought two of these.
Oh, you already had it?
Yeah.
It's just kind of sitting?
Yeah, I just had them stashed away because
okay.
I knew at some point I was going to buy
You were
going
to put it on the guitar. Yeah.
I took the original knobs off and I put strat knobs, the flatter ones. Because my finger, the dome knobs, you seen the big tall metal, my finger kept hitting it.
Oh,
so
okay.
I needed something that, wouldn't...
Wouldn't get in the way of
That's just from my hand rubbing from
right
people.
hand. Okay.
Yeah. And I put in the Seymour Duncan Invader.
Seymour Duncan Invader. Okay.
That's what this is. And
what about the middle pickup?
These are stock.
Stock pickups.
Yeah,
Okay.
These are stock. I very seldom use the middle. I'm usually front or back or whatever. But sometimes I'll use it depending on what I'm doing, but very seldom.
I actually like the stock Fender. I mean, Ibanez pickups.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about them?
It's not bad.
They're not bad, right? I mean,
I just like this because they're a little more mid-rangey, a little more growl because of the amp I'm playing through, And this guitar is actually, I've refretted this probably about 5 times now.
wow.
Because, this is my everyday
That's a
guitar.
workhorse, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
This gets all of the everything. This is what I pretty much use every single day. Is this
And
guitar.
did you use this one to record your CD?
No, actually, I have I have another one just like this.
And you use that one
And
instead?
I use that one. The
Oh,
reason
okay.
it's tuned down a half step. This is standard tuning.
Oh, okay.
So, but I have another
Are all
one.
the songs half step on that CD?
On that CD, yes.
Oh, okay.
Everything's tuned down half step. And the reason I did that was just I kind of like the lower tone.
The lower sound, yeah. Do you ever write or in drop D? Do you like that?
I haven't recorded like that. I've played like that before. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm kind of hooked on 7-string right now. I really.
When I think of drop D, I always think of Van Halen Unchained. Do you remember that